Hello, welcome to this channel. Ronald Golova is my name. Today I'm going to look at how to insert mathematical equations and some other expressions in MS Word. Usually we find a challenge when we're given some work to type and it involves equations. This wouldn't be a big challenge if you know how to handle it. So that's what we are going to do in this lecture. We are going to see how we can insert all of these ones and much more than that. So we're going to see the basics of how we can do that. So please, if you have not yet subscribed, you can subscribe so that you get the notification. Subscribe, hit the bell, and you can share in case of any comment or any mathematical equations that I have drawn and you feel you want some assistance on it. You can send me a comment so that I can be of help. I have some idea in mathematics too, so in case you want something to be solved, you can send a request. I'll do it if necessary. Okay, now how do we insert mathematical equations? This is easy, as opposed to when you say, for example, 5 plus 6, maybe this is equal to 11. When you look at an expression like that, it is not professionally laid out. And actually, this one, you can easily separate the equation without any difficulty. So we wouldn't like to have an equation of that nature. That equation can be put together such that it moves together as a single entity. So how do we do that? We go to Insert, click Insert, and Insert Ribbon. Extreme right corner of the ribbon, there is Symbols group, then there is Equation. So you click Equation. When you click Equation, you get the box in the middle here where it's a type equation here. Remember, my equation was 3 plus 6. 3 plus 6. Then I said this is equal to 11. Even when you look at it, by the way, it is looking good as opposed to the previous one. Here, the figures are separated. It is very professional. Even when you try to enter, still, it will be the same equation. Okay, so you can see there, it is the same equation. So it is professionally laid out. You can click on it. Then it gives this equation options box. You click there, you can choose to say maybe professional, keep it professional, or linear, or change to line. Yes, if you want to begin to be starting at the beginning of the line, you can do that. If you want to continue modifying this equation, you click inside here. Then on the ribbon, you get a new tab, which is Equation Tools. Under which there is Design. You click Design, and then you can see a series of items. We have tools here. We have symbols, then structures. These are some of the inbuilt. For example, you get there, you press enter. When you press enter, now you getting away from the equation. You can undo, Control Z. Let's say maybe one type a fraction. One type fraction, you go to Insert, Equation. When you start equation, you get this Equation Tools, and it has got structures here. You say fraction, you click fraction. These are the different fractions here that you can pick. For example, maybe you want to type dy by dx minus 4x. Maybe this is equal to 7. Yeah, supposing this is an equation, maybe it is a differential equation, then say solve or find the solution of the differential equation. Yes, find the solution of the differential equation. Yes, it can be done like that. Then even after here, maybe where the particular, where the boundary, maybe boundary conditions, we could be given boundary condition. Those of you know mathematics, you know what to do thereafter. But at least we have typed an equation that it cannot be changed. It can, what I mean, this 7 cannot easily move away from this, and it is all an equation that moves together as a group of equation. After entering this equation, you can select and then you increase the font size if you wish to do so. Yes, that is an equation. Those were fractions. Go back, insert equation. You can insert a script. For example, there, maybe I want to type something like x to the power of maybe square root of 2. So I click there. Now I want to put here square root of 2, but there is no root here. So after clicking there in that box where I'm going to put the power, then I come here, I select radical, and then pick the square root. Or I pick this one, or I pick this one. Whatever choice, this will be a cube root of a given equation. Let's say I want that one, then I say x, the cube root, or root 4, and maybe that is 3. Maybe that is the kind of equation that I want to type. Then plus maybe. Now, the moment you see here that you no longer have the equation tools, it means you are out of that equation. So you go back. You go back, use the arrow key to go back, and then you get this equation. That means now you are inside that equation. Now plus, take a note of that. You don't get out of the equation. So then you have plus, maybe you go back to design. What do we want to add? We also have radical here. Maybe I want to add this one. And I am free to change these variables here. This is A. I can delete it and put there X. This is B. I select that B, select it, then delete, and then put there maybe Y. Then after I click there, I put maybe that is equal to 17. 17 of what? Maybe I want to type something else. What should I type? Radical still, script, maybe, yes, 17 of T of 3, T2. Yes, that is, but now you see that this root, everything is under the root. That's not what I intended to do. What I intended to do, I wanted the root to stop here. So how can I do it? I can select this, Control X, cut. Now I want to get out of this root. So I use the arrow key. I press the arrow key going that side to the right. Now I can put equal to. Now I am out of that. Then paste what I cut, Control V. Yes, that is yes, that is how I wanted my formula to look or to appear. Select that, then maybe change to inline. Yes, it will go there. Enter, go back. We're still inserting. Sometimes you don't want to bring there the box for inserting. You can just click this arrow key going down, and then you pick any of these. For example, if you want area of a circle, this is the formula. This is binomial theorem, equation expansion of a sum, that is binomial expansion, Fourier series, there is arrow key here, so many of them, quadratic equation, Taylor expansion, and so on and so forth up to here. But then there is also more equation from office.com. That is, if your computer is connected to the internet like mine is now, you can get more equation from office.com. Then you get here, they are here, the arrow key. There are so many, as you can see, fraction addition, fraction multiplication, yes, negative exponent. There are so many of them. It is just a matter of you picking what you want. The divergence theorem, triple scalar product, okay? All these are mathematical equations. They are inbuilt. So it is just a matter of you picking what you feel looks exactly like the one you want. Maybe let me say I want this one. I click that, then my equation will come. But possibly I didn't want to use my given symbols are not A and B. Maybe it is theta and alpha. So I select this, then I use backspace, I take away that. But then here I have a list of symbols here. I can use this arrow key to look for the symbol that I want. I wanted the theta. Yes, then I come and also delete that B. Now I want to put there beta. Beta is already there. Yes, so that is it. Now where there is wherever there is A, I put theta. So I delete that A, I put theta. I delete the B, and then I put beta. These are Greek symbols or Greek letters. We don't use them in our day-to-day life, except the mathematicians like them so much. Yes. So our equation has changed to our test. Okay. Yes. So go back, insert equation. That's another way of inserting the equation. There is also insert a new equation. When you do that, it gives you this box. It is equivalent to going to insert, and then you just click equation. You don't click the arrow key. So it will give you the equation box. Okay. Go back, insert, equation, sorry, and you do, that's not what I intended. Insert, you click the arrow on the equation, then ink equation. When you say ink equation, it gives you this box here. You say write math here. Which mathematics? Maybe I want to type 5y squared minus 3x. You see how it changes up there. 3xy cubed plus 17 of x, 17 of x. Now you can see up here it has refused to come 17 of x. It has detected it as 3c. So you can come here, erase, then you erase that x, then you write again. You have to be careful as you're writing the x. X to power maybe 1/5. Okay. It has, you can see up here, it has not detected it to be a power. So you can erase it, and then, yeah, it takes some time. 1/5. Yes, it has refused to detect it, but you keep on trying until when you write the correct thing. And maybe you can say this is equal to 14. Yes. So when you're done, you click insert. Yes. So that is another way of how you can insert a formula, but you have to be careful. You have to be careful the way you write it because you're going to write it using a mouse, which is not so easy, but sometimes it is better than just inserting them. For example, insert equation. I want insert a new ink equation. Maybe I wanted to say that sine, put a dot, sine of 3 theta. Yeah, you have to be careful. Minus theta, so that Office can detect whatever you're typing. That maybe this is equal to, those of you who know expansion of a sine, this is sine of 3 theta cos of theta minus cos of 3 theta sine, you put a dot there to be detected as I of theta. Yes. So when you're done, you press insert. So your equation will be inserted there. It does not take a lot of time, sometimes, as opposed to, okay, like here you can come and just use this one and you edit. You can edit, but you can as well use that ink to insert your equation. So go back, insert. Sorry, even when you click equation, it comes here still. Ink equation is here. Okay. Ink equation is here. You click ink equation, then the ink equation will come, and then you insert an equation of your choice. Maybe you wanted to integrate from 0 to 3. Integrate what? Maybe x squared minus 4x. Then you put a bracket. It is still giving me funny things. Dx. But what is important is that you must put these characters on the same line such that they can easily be detected. But if it insists and is not understanding what you have entered, you can delete them and then you try it again. So that is how we can do it. Another way of inserting, still you can see here, it is still here, we can insert, there is a function here. These are some of the functions, trigonometrical functions. There are so many. Then accent, these are some of the accent in case you pick, because this one you bring it when it is blank and then you insert whatever character you want to insert. Then there is limit and logarithm. Maybe you want to insert there log of 100 to base of 10. Then you click here, put equal sign. Everybody knows this is equal to 2. The moment you get out, you can use arrow key to press the other side, then you get out of the equation. Then you press enter. Go back, insert. We can also insert a matrix. Click there. You can insert any of these matrices. Yes, for example, I want to insert, this is a 3 by 2 matrix. Then to insert the numbers, I click there, I enter the number, use the arrow keys to move to different positions. You follow the arrow key where you want to go. But remember, a matrix is always put in a bracket, and this one does not have a bracket. So what do we do to put a bracket? We can click here at the beginning, though we would have started with a bracket. Then you come to design, and then we have brackets here. You pick a bracket of your choice. There are so many of them. There are so many brackets. Even these common brackets, you remember those functions. Let's say I want this one. So it comes here. Now I come and select only that work. I cut it, Ctrl X. Click there, paste. So I have got a matrix now. Now this matrix, when I click on a certain number or right click on a given number, then I can insert. Insert row before, you can insert row after, you can insert column before, you can insert column after. Let me insert column after. So a new column will be inserted. Now I have a 3 by 3 matrix. Still, I can right click on 0, insert, maybe a row before. A row will be inserted before that 0. I can right click, then insert a column before. Yeah, a new column. Now I have a 4. So that is how you can make your matrix to grow in size. Okay. Remember we started with a 3 by 2. Now we are having a matrix of a 4 by 4 nature. So that is how we can insert a matrix. And the bracket, of course, it depends on how you want your bracket. You have seen we have different brackets. So that is that. Insert symbols. The symbols are the same. You click here for symbol. The symbols are here. If you want more symbols, click more symbols, and then you get them. There are so many. There are so many. You can hover through them here, navigate, and then you get the different symbols. So the choice is yours. After picking a symbol that you want to insert, you click on it, then you select insert. Your symbol will be inserted, and then you close. If you want, you can select the symbol you have inserted, and then you can increase its size and do some formatting. Yes, you can increase its size. You can even change the color. That is just formatting your symbols. That's how we insert symbols. Finally, let's go back to insert. Let me first reduce this font size here. It was too big. Go back to insert. What else can we insert? We can insert a signature line. That is, if you feel you have reached the end of your document and you want to put a signature line, click there, signature line, and then suggested signer. For example, John Doe. It is giving you an example. So this is Ronald Goroba is a suggested signer. Suggested signer's title, for example, manager, or what here. I'm a manager of this channel. Suggested signer's email address. It is Ronald Goroba at gmail.com. Yes. Say allow signer to add comments in the sign dialog or whatever. You can say yes, then click OK. Good. So this is the sign, Ronald Goroba, manager. Okay. So I have signed, but remember I can still add text this side. I can do a lot this side. For example, I can still go to insert. That was inserting signature. I can insert a date. I can insert an object. What is important is, okay, let's say date and time. I pick a date, maybe I want that one, click OK. So I've inserted the date, it is coming as red because our font color there was red. Okay, press there, enter. Remove the formatting. Then I can go back to insert. Let's say finally insert an object. Insert an object. When you're inserting an object, you can insert different objects. Maybe you want to insert Acrobat document, Adobe Acrobat document, PDF, all of these one, bitmap image, encapsulated report script, Microsoft equation. Even this one gives you an option of typing equations, or Microsoft Excel chart. Let's say we are inserting Microsoft Excel worksheet. It is possible to insert a Microsoft Excel worksheet in Word, and then you do some calculations when you're in Word as if you're in Microsoft Office Excel. You do your work and you leave it there. So you click OK. Now you see I have inserted a Microsoft Excel, and now you see how the ribbon has changed. This is now a ribbon for Excel. It is no longer a ribbon for Word. You can see we have insert, home, insert, page layout, formulas, data. Remember, Word does not have this tab of formulas and data. You know, it is not there. So what can we do? Maybe I can insert a number 57.145, maybe 23. 54. Okay, let me also insert there 76.56. Okay, something like that. Now, what is it that I can do? Maybe I can right click here, then go to insert. I want to insert a new column, where in this new column I want to put maybe maximum. Can we do calculation of max? Put there equal to max, open bracket. You want Excel to return the maximum value amongst this one. We select them, we highlight, then close bracket, enter. You can see the maximum value here is 54. If I change this one maybe to 80, it will change it to maximum. Let's say minimum. I want to return minimum. Minimum value, get there. Whenever you want to put a formula in Excel, you start by putting equal sign, then you type the function name, you open a bracket, you select, or you just type the cell name. This cell here, it is B1. You see how it gets selected. Put full colon up to B6. It gets selected, close bracket, enter. Yes, the smallest value here is 5. Supposing here I wanted to put maybe 1.8. Yeah, the smallest now is 1.8. I can click here and then, yes, drag up to that. That's what Excel does better. Maybe I want to add this and this. Say equal to this value, click on it, plus, click on this value, enter. Then click where there is a formula, bring a cursor here, double click. You can see how Excel is wonderful. How we are doing Excel within Microsoft Office Word. Let me give it even borders. Yes, if I want to do, I can even do some formatting. Okay, I can do some formatting. Remember? Yes. Whatever you do when you're in Excel, you can do it within this part. Now, when you're done, click outside this Excel. Now you can see the Excel object has gone away. Now you are within Word, and even when you click there, now it is appearing as if it is a picture. If you want to go back and do more editing in your Excel, you double click in there. Then it takes you back to this. Now you can even reduce this. You drag, put a cursor there, drag up to when you get there. So we are stopping there. Double click outside. Yes. Even if you want this one to go away, you double click. Yes. Do you want to save the supported format? Yes. Okay, it is asking me to save, but it's not what I want to do exactly at this time. I just want remove this. Just drag, click, the cursor turns like that, then you drag. If you want more, you can get, you can see when you can insert worksheets the same way you do it in Excel. Yes, you click outside and you are done. So enter several times so that our signature is down. So that is it, folks, for today. That is how we can insert formulas, symbols, and objects, date, and signature. Thank you. Have a nice time. But please don't forget to comment. If you have not yet subscribed, you subscribe and hit the bell so that you can get all the notifications. Don't forget to tell a friend or share with a friend. Like. Thank you very much.